Welcome to our channel. If you're interested in social and psychological issues, don't forget to subscribe and activate the bell button to stay up to date. In this video, we address the worsening suicide crisis in the Israeli army, with 21 soldiers committing suicide in 2024, a shocking number that reflects a painful psychological reality. We'll discuss the reasons behind this phenomenon and how soldiers returning from fighting in Gaza suffer from severe psychological disorders. We'll also examine how the military establishment ignores warnings and merely talks about evaluation criteria without taking any real steps to support soldiers. If you like the video, don't forget to like it and share your feedback in the comments. We appreciate your interaction and support. The suicide crisis within the Israeli military has escalated from isolated incidents to a shocking phenomenon. In 2024 alone, 21 soldiers committed suicide, most of them reservists who participated in the Gaza offensive, according to a report by the Hebrew website Shamram. The report described the number as the highest in more than a decade, despite the Israeli military establishment's attempts to downplay the scale of the disaster. The military leadership said the number was not high, given the doubling of the number of recruits. However, psychological experts and former officials warned of a more dangerous wave to come, noting that soldiers returning from fighting in Gaza are time bombs roaming the streets, and that they suffer from severe psychological disorders and post-traumatic stress disorder. Families of some soldiers who committed suicide explained that their sons returned from Gaza as ghosts, unable to speak much, suffering from nightmares and sudden screams, and some disappearing for hours without explanation. In contrast, the Israeli military establishment ignores these warnings, merely talking about evaluation criteria, without taking any real steps to provide treatment and psychological support. As the aggression on Gaza escalates and thousands of soldiers return to civilian life without psychological rehabilitation, observers believe the suicide crisis in the Israeli military will worsen in the coming months, potentially having serious repercussions for the army's structure and level of preparedness. An invincible army. The phrase Israel has long promoted is now crumbling in the face of a grim reality of silence, psychological breakdowns, and the voluntary deaths of Israeli soldiers far from the battlefield.